Good evening, everybody. It's Bill here at BSing Sports. As you can see, I'm here solo for the time being. Hopefully, one of my other guys will get on here momentarily, but if not, then it's just me. Ryan decided to do this great thing where we were going to do series recaps of the previous series that just finished for the Phillies. As everybody knows, we are Philadelphia fans. We do talk other sports, but primarily it's Phillies season for us, so we're really looking forward to talking Phillies. So as I said, going to be doing recaps of the Phillies' most recent series against the St. Louis Cardinals. On Friday night, they sent Zach Wheeler to the hill against Adam Wainwright. Zach Wheeler wins. Adam Wainwright throws 9 innings and gets the loss. He's the first pitcher since Adam Wainwright last year to go 9 innings and still get the loss. He loses to Zach Wheeler in both of those games, which is an interesting stat. But overall, the Philadelphia Phillies only score 2 runs in the game, which is down from their average over the last 30 games significantly. And the woes there would continue throughout the series. Like I said, Wheeler pitched a really good game on Friday night, beats Wainwright, and then that moves the Phillies to 2.5 games above the Cardinals in the wild card run. Move to Saturday night, the Phillies send. Sorry, my computer's not uploading as quickly as I would have hoped. Phillies win 1-0 over the Cardinals. Like I said, they only score 1 run in the second game, but they're fortunate. They keep the Cardinals off the board. They win the second game. And yeah, my co-host here, Ryan, just texted me and said he might not be able to make it because it's just a quickie episode. So again, it's just me. And yeah, so again, the Phillies go out on Saturday. They win 1-0 over the Cardinals. Actually, what I didn't mention on the Friday night game was Alec Bohm homers twice. It's big for me to mention the Alec Bohm situation there. He also is the one who gets the RBI double to score the Phillies' only run on Saturday. So in back-to-back games, Alec Bohm is the only reason the Phillies had any runs. Go into Sunday's game, Phillies lose 4-3. They do put up 3 runs, but they still get beat. And then, sorry, my computer is not loading nearly as quickly as I was hoping it would load. So I'm kind of sitting here blind for knowledge. And then the series finale yesterday, Monday evening, Aaron Nola goes against Mick Mikolas, something like that. Rhys Hoskins hits a first inning home run and gets the Phillies on the board early. In the 5th inning, Nola gives up 3 runs. And then in the 7th, the Cardinals add 2 more. In the 8th, they add another one. They end up winning 6-1. Nola looked really good through 4 innings, like really, really good through 4 innings. Unfortunately, the lack of run support is catching up to Aaron Nola at this point in the season. It's unfortunate because he's going out and he's pitching really well. He's got a 3.35 ERA at this point in the season, and he still is unfortunately just not getting the run support that you hope you get. You're only giving up 3 runs a game, and your offense that's supposed to be super high power just isn't putting it together for you. And it's really unfortunate. The interesting fact on yesterday's game is when Rhys Hoskins hit the home run, the pitch before he called timeout and Mikolas had words for him. And when Rhys Hoskins stepped back into the box and hit the home run, he stared Mikolas down as he was running to first base. I think that's very indicative of how Rhys Hoskins is. When somebody irritates him on the mound, when he gets his payback, he makes sure to let the pitcher know that he got the better of him in that scenario. It's no different from the Mets pitcher last year or the year before. I forget what it was. All my days and years and life is running together at this point. Where the Mets pitcher hit him in one at-bat a previous game, and then he came in and Rhys Hoskins hit a home run and then essentially walked around the base path. Ryan and I discussed this last year. It was amazing. So good for Rhys Hoskins, staying pretty hot. He ended up going 2 for 4 in the game. Realmuto goes 2 for 4. And then so that's the series against the Cardinals. If I had a co-host here, Tim, if I had a co-host here, this would have lasted longer than 5 minutes. But as I pointed out at the top of the show, it's just a quick recap of the series that the Phillies had just finished up. And it's really also very difficult to sit here and talk to myself on the computer screen, especially when my other laptop's not working and I'm trying to get information and stats and stuff like that. But yeah, I like this. I think it's going to go well. Won't always be just me. Won't always be me and Ryan. Won't always be me, Ryan, and Timmy. But it's going to work. The reason that Alec Bohm is a hot topic right now is he slides into second last night, dislocates his middle or his ring finger on his left hand. during the play when it happened, Alec Boehm said to the training crew that he thought his finger was broken. It is not broken. It is just dislocated. He may not even make it to the IL. I don't think he will, to be honest with you. He's not traveling to Toronto. Neither is JT Realmuto, and then two non-factors and Kyle Gibson and Aaron Nola, because Canada still has really strict vaccination rules for COVID. And so Alec Boehm isn't traveling with the team anyway, so he's going to get 2 days off there anyway, and then the All-Star break comes up shortly after that. So I don't think he's going to go on the IL. I think he'll be back pretty quickly. I'm really hoping Segura comes back relatively quickly. The other thing about this Toronto series is JT Realmuto. There's a little bit of, yeah, Tim, I agree. He won't play till after the All-Star break. A little bit of controversy around JT Realmuto, who, isn't traveling with the team to Toronto. Came out and said that he wasn't going to let losing a little bit of money. I should point out that he loses about $260,000 for not playing in Toronto for those 2 days. He isn't worried about losing a little bit of money. He's not going to let anybody tell him what he should and shouldn't put in his body. And I'm not opposed to that. Ryan, Timmy, and I had a texting conversation about it yesterday. And basically we all came to the same consensus. Like, it's absolutely your choice if you don't want to get vaccinated. If it hurts the team and you're okay with that, then that's totally fine. Like, no hard feelings, but it could turn into a problem, as we discussed either last episode or the one before, where October comes and Toronto has a significant advantage because all of their players are on the field when they're in Toronto. So look for that to be a factor. Outside of that, Kyle Gibson, Aaron Nola weren't scheduled to start. Wheeler pitched on Friday so that he could pitch in the Toronto game. So we got a bullpen game. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure we have a bullpen game today, and then we have the Wheeler game tomorrow night. Again, this computer is not cooperating with me. I want to apologize. Yes, I know, Tim, that Wheeler pitches game 2. That's what I said. I'm looking for this to cooperate. Bear with me. Yeah, it's a bullpen game for us. They got Jose Barrios going. For them, he's not having a phenomenal season. He's 6-4 with a 5.44 ERA. Bilotti's 1-3 with a 3.14 out of the bullpen. Look for it to be a significant bullpen game. Bilotti probably pitches 2 innings, and then 2 innings maybe from Nelson, 2 innings from somebody else, 2 innings from somebody else. But the Phillies at 46-41 right now are in the last wild card spot. The 45-42 Blue Jays, I believe, are third in their division in the AL East. So it could shake out to be a good series there in Toronto, and I'll be back to talk about that, or Ryan will be back to talk about that in a couple of days. We look forward to talking to you again. That's all I've got here today on BSing Sports. Thanks for joining me, those of you who did, and have a good night. Thanks for coming, and where we do a little BS and we talk a whole lot of sports.